Welcome back to Historical Coin Hunt, where we uncover the forgotten stories of world currency and bring the smallest pieces of metal to life through the lens of history, art, and culture. Today, we journey deep into the heart of Europe, to the land of romance, art, and revolution, France, to explore a tiny yet fascinating artifact, the 1 cent euro coin of 2010. Though often overlooked due to its modest value, this coin carries with it the immense weight of European unity, French artistry, and the continuing evolution of modern money. The 1 cent coin, minted in 2010, is a product of the European Monetary Union's vision for a unified currency that transcends borders and celebrates diversity within a single economic identity. On one side, it proudly bears the common design of all euro coins, featuring the European map symbolizing unity, while the French national side reveals the artistic soul of the nation, a design that speaks to the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity, the very foundation of the French Republic. The obverse of this coin features the delicate and symbolic portrait of Marianne, the national emblem of France, a woman who represents freedom and reason. Marianne has long been a powerful icon of the French spirit since the days of the French Revolution, symbolizing the triumph of democracy over tyranny. The engraving was created by Laurent Jorlo, whose modern interpretation of Marianne reflects not only France's revolutionary past, but also its commitment to progress and peace within the European community. Her flowing hair and calm gaze mirror both the strength and serenity of a nation that has faced centuries of change yet continues to lead in culture, philosophy, and art. Minted in 2010, this coin was produced at the Monnaie de Paris, the historic Paris Mint, one of the world's oldest operating mints, tracing its origins back to the 9th century. The craftsmanship behind this coin reflects centuries of expertise and national pride. Its composition of copper-plated steel gives it a rich reddish hue reminiscent of traditional French coins, while its small size, just 16.25 millimeters in diameter and 2.30 grams in weight, makes it one of the tiniest yet most intricate coins in circulation. Beyond its physical characteristics, the 2010 French 1 cent coin stands as a symbol of transition, a reminder of how Europe moved from diverse national currencies like the French franc to a unified system under the euro. This monumental economic shift began in 1999, but it was not merely a financial transformation. It was the beginning of a new era of shared identity across the continent. The euro coinage project was designed to blend unity with individuality. Each country contributes its own national symbols to one side, while sharing a common European face on the other. Thus, every French 1 cent coin is both a national treasure and a European statement of unity. Although it may seem like an ordinary piece of pocket change, this coin has witnessed the heartbeat of modern France, from bustling Parisian cafes to quiet countryside markets. In 2010, France was embracing a new decade of globalism, technology, and cultural exchange, and this small coin circulated through countless hands, silently connecting millions of stories. Every scratch on its surface might tell a tale: a student buying a baguette, a tourist collecting change from the Eiffel Tower souvenir shop, or a vendor giving out coins in a morning market. This coin has likely traveled across borders, carried by travelers and traders, symbolizing how money flows as silently as culture itself. Through such coins, we glimpse how nations interact not just economically, but emotionally, through shared objects of daily life. From a collector's point of view, the 2010 1 cent euro coin from France may not be particularly rare in circulation, yet its historical and symbolic significance makes it a cherished addition to any numismatist collection. Collectors value it not for its monetary worth, but for the story it tells. The story of a continent uniting under one currency, of France preserving its artistic identity within a shared European vision. For historians, it offers a tangible reminder of the early years of the euro, a period of optimism and cooperation. For artists, It represents how design can embody national identity even on the smallest canvas. For economists, it serves as a case study in how shared currency systems can bind nations together despite political and cultural differences. And for everyday citizens, it's simply a reminder that even the smallest denomination can hold the weight of history. Let's dive deeper into its details. The French 1 cent coin, like its European counterparts, belongs to the euro's minor coins, the 1, 2, and 5 cent series, which all share the same reverse design by Luc Louix of the Royal Belgian Mint. The reverse shows a globe with the European Union's outline, intersected by 6 fine diagonal lines and 12 stars, representing the harmony among European nations. The year 2010 appears below Marianne's portrait, surrounded by the mint mark and the engraver's initials, a subtle testimony to the collaboration between artistic design and industrial precision. Though small in size, its precision, striking, and uniform metallic tone make it a perfect example of modern minting technology. Under magnification, one can appreciate the micro details: Marianne's hair strands, the texture of her cap, and the graceful curvature of her profile, each detail revealing the dedication of French engravers to perfection. When viewed in historical context, the 1 cent euro coin symbolizes far more than commerce. It marks the transformation of Europe after decades of division, war, and rebuilding. France, a key architect of the European Union, has used its coinage to emphasize its ideals of humanism and progress. Each coin produced in France carries with it echoes of history, from the ancient Gauls and the Roman Empire to the Kingdom of France, the Revolution, and the modern Republic. The Euro era is just another chapter in that long narrative, and this 2010 1 cent coin stands as a micro-monument to that journey. Consider how money evolved in France, from medieval deniers and livres tournois to Napoleonic francs to the modern euro. Each stage reflects a transformation of society, and the coin you hold today embodies the continuity of French resilience and innovation. For numismatic enthusiasts, coins like the 2010 French 1 cent piece are windows into the cultural identity of nations. Studying their design elements, mint marks, and years of issue can reveal patterns in political, social, and economic shifts. Even small variations, such as minting errors, can make specific examples extremely valuable. Though the 2010 French 1 cent is generally common, pristine uncirculated specimens or coins struck with alignment anomalies have drawn collector interest. More importantly, the coin's message of a unified yet diverse Europe resonates powerfully in an era when borders and identities are once again debated. Another fascinating aspect of this coin is its symbolic continuity. Marianne, as seen on French euro coins, has evolved through generations of redesigns, appearing first on the franc coins of the 20th century. Her presence on euro coins asserts that France remains proud of its heritage while participating in a greater European family. The 2010 version continues this legacy, reflecting both modern minimalism and traditional symbolism. Its simple, elegant curves make it timeless. Moreover, its metallic composition, copper-plated steel, ensures durability, a metaphor for endurance and stability amid change. Though many Europeans consider the 1 cent coin insignificant, and some countries even debate phasing it out, in France it retains sentimental and educational value. Schools use it to teach children basic arithmetic and the concept of shared European citizenship. Thus, the 2010 French 1 cent coin is not merely currency. It is a small lesson in history, economy, and identity. Looking at the bigger picture, this coin also mirrors global economic discussions about inflation, digital payments, and the role of physical money in the 21st century. As electronic transactions become the norm, tangible coins like the 2010 1 cent euro remind us of the tactile connection between people and value. There is something profoundly human about holding a coin that countless others have touched, exchanged, and saved. In an increasingly digital world, These tiny copper pieces remain a physical symbol of continuity, of real value passing hand to hand, generation to generation. The euro, launched with great optimism, continues to face challenges, from economic crises to political shifts, yet it endures as a unifying symbol. This coin, though small, is part of that enduring story. Every coin carries silent witnesses to history. Perhaps this 2010 French 1 cent once lay in the pocket of a Parisian artist painting near Montmartre, or jingled in the purse of a baker serving croissants in Lyon, or crossed borders tucked inside a traveler's wallet on a journey across Europe. It might have slipped between couch cushions, fallen into fountains, or rested in the drawers of collectors who recognized its quiet beauty. Through all these journeys, the coin fulfills its dual role, as a tool of exchange and as a keeper of memory. When we study such coins, we not only learn about design or economy, but also about the invisible threads that connect humanity across time and space. And so, as we conclude our exploration of the 2010 French 1 cent euro coin, remember that no coin is truly small. Each piece of currency is a miniature chronicle of civilization, carrying within it the essence of the era, the craftsmanship of its makers, and the spirit of its people. The next time you come across a simple coin, pause for a moment. Look closer, think deeper, and imagine the countless hands it has passed through and the countless stories it has silently carried. Because even the tiniest coin can hold the grandest history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and metal. If you enjoyed learning about the 2010 French 1 cent euro coin, don't forget to stay tuned for our next deep dive into the stories hidden in world currency. Every coin has a past, every design a message, and every collector a passion. This is Historical Coin Hunt, where we turn the ordinary into extraordinary, one coin at a time. Stay curious, keep collecting, and remember, history lives in your hands.